In this video, we are going to discuss about can a manual tester survive without automation knowledge, right? So if you are someone who is basically a manual tester, or even if you are an automation tester, what are the things that you need to keep in mind so that you can survive in automation industry? All right. So in this video, we are going to discuss about all this. Okay. So let's get started. All right, guys. All right. So before we start, guys, of course, first of all, I need to give you a very important information, which is if you are someone who want to switch from manual to automation, or if you are an automation tester, definitely do check out the 30 days of API testing with Postman, 30 days of API testing with Rest Assured, and Selenium with automation framework creation, and other videos on these links. Okay, so this PDF will be available in description. Make sure you download, and it contains all the notes. Okay, so let's come to the point. Okay, can a manual tester survive without automation knowledge? Okay, so straight answer, I have seen yes, of course. So this is if you are someone looking at for a 30-second answer, yes, of course you can survive. But I have seen these important things, which are basically either after like 4-5 years of experience, like 6 years, let's say example, you will be doing most of the tasks related to managerial, right? Let me zoom out a little bit so that you can see, right? So either you become a subject matter expert, or let me make it like this. Either you become a subject matter expert, which is called as SME, right? Or you will be doing the manager kind of a role after that. Okay, so even if you are a manual tester with 6+ years of experience, you will be doing most of the time manager role. Where you will be like mentoring, helping them in solving their problem, right? And or you become a subject matter expert. So as a QA lead of a manual tester, this is actually expected from you. And can you survive without automation error? Of course, I have seen this thing. I have worked with lots of people right now with 10 years experience, 14 years of experience in manual testing. They don't know a single line of code. They don't understand code, right? But they are into industry, and definitely it's working for them. But my point, I'm going to tell you the important information now on. Okay, so which is, let me ask you this question: why you want to remain a manual tester, right? And is this the question? Is this the problem, which is fear of programming? You can't code, you don't want to code, or will not able to code. So like, I mean, makes sense, right? So if you are not able to code, or do you don't want to code, like these are two different things. Can't code basically means I'm not able to understand the code, right? And don't want to code basically means I'm in my comfort zone and I don't want to write the code because it will take a lots of time to learn it now. And my point, my question from to you is that uh, because of this, what you are losing. Okay, so what you are losing, you are losing some mindful problems, right? New skills, more challenges in automation, growth, especially growth in learning new tools, as well as this is a very important point, which is more salary as compared to the as compared to automation, right? So if you are manual tester, uh, you and if you are sticking with the manual testing, definitely you will get a less salary, according to this, according to the data even, right? I know this. So yeah, so these let me ask you this thing again. Fear of programming, want a stable life. This one I have basically a couple of people basically told me that okay, they want a stable life, that's why they are into manual testing. But this is actually a concept which basically I'm not able to understand, like how you want a stable life with manual testing, because similar kind of problems related to bugs and all the things you will be face again, right? I know this, and I'll do this concept. So this is actually a couple of people have said me that okay, I know the concepts of automation, I know how it can be done, but I don't want to do it, right? They don't want to change their life, right? They don't want to, they don't want actually growth in their career, right? They are okay with the position. So that's why actually it's a note, I would say they are not increasing their skills, right? That's the problem, right? So make sure if you are someone who's with me with this, like they have a doubt, like okay, can a manual tester survive with automation? And definitely yes, but I would suggest you, if you have these kind of problems as a manual tester, definitely do check out the automation. Try, at least give it a try, give it a try at least, and even if you're not able to do it, definitely jump back into manual testing, because there is no lack of manual testing companies in the Bangalore or Indian market, especially, right? Uh, all right, so I'm talking. So these are the point which basically you are losing, according to me, which is mindful related problems. Mindful basically means you will be faced lots of different automation related challenges, which will, when you try to do it, or it will take a time, but when you do it, you will achieve a great uh, satisfaction on this, right? You will learn a lots of new skills, new tools which are keep on coming, and you will increase your expertise, as well as you will get a more salary as compared to the manual tester. Of course, if you are at a automation, right, you will get a more salary because you are nearly compared to a developer. All right, so that's all about in this video. I hope that makes sense for you. If you are someone especially at a uh, manual tester, my advice to you is start jumping into the automation. Do 30 days of challenges that I am discussing here, right? Do 30 days challenges, give it a try, prepare automation, add to your resume. If you're able to get an opportunity, definitely give it a try. uh, Definitely give it a try, and definitely, please, uh, try to switch to automation, because in manual testing you will eventually get bored. You will be doing most of the time repetitive tasks. In automation you will learn new skills, new tools. There you will see a great growth, and you will get a more salary, of course, right? So incentive wise, right? So my personal best will be if you can do a 50-50 kind of a thing, where you are also manual testing a particular feature and automating that feature, right? That will be very great if you get this kind of opportunity. Okay, so make sure you do give it a try also, and also prepare a good company list and apply to those companies only, because I have seen people who basically are jumping into the startups, where in startups most of the time they are only doing the manual testing and they are not getting the opportunity for an automation. Okay, so make sure whenever you are choosing any kind of a startup, you make sure you choose where there is an opportunity of automation also. Okay, so that's all about this in this video. I hope you get some points about of it, right? Thanks a lot for watching till now. This is your host Pramod, and don't forget to check out the other videos on sj.live/youtube. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.